make it on our own and do it.
That's a shame because I want to give that place a review.
That's the craziest thumbnail YouTube made for ours, right, babe?
That was crazy.
I was like, dude, that's an awesome thumbnail.
You're gonna get some clicks. You need to do that again.
That's the one I did. I let it do it for our Surfside video.
You're over there on that carpet with those dirty shoes, no?
No.
Mm-hmm. You going back on the stream?
Yeah.
Already on there?
Already on it.
Oh, that's like, what's wrong, Mom? Come take something for it. Okay, let me pay this rent. I don't know what they want me to do. Like, I couldn't do anything because it said we're pulling your rent from your portal.
I dropped 78 pounds on
Why does it say that? Let me see your phone, babe.
Lowest cost GLP-1 options on Grove, whether you're covered by insurance or not, including the FDA-approved pill for weight loss. Weight loss expertise I trust.
Sup, everybody? Sup, hey, everyone who's ever in here?
I'm feeling better on Grove.
Ashley, give me your phone and go get Dad's phone, please.
It's
I gotta take a shower. Please. I gotta turn up the light. Where's my? Can you get my glasses?
I'm so packed full of excitement.
What's up, dude? What's up?
I did your job today. Empty the dishwasher.
The spectacle, the teamwork, the food. No wonder Packball is so popular. Oh boy, any more food and you're gonna have to roll me out of here.
What's up, brother? How you been? Just uploaded our new vlog already, and YouTube really hooked us up with that thumbnail, dude. I'm telling you.
Pac-Man has a cartoon? Pac-Man has a cartoon? That's Pac-Man.
So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, man.
They're saying our portal didn't post the rent.
So
Hey, pallet head.
Oh my god, now there's an issue, dude.
what's the issue?
It's saying Saidi didn't post the rent.
Is it on the website?
Yes.
Well, go on the app and pay it.
Rico, it doesn't, okay, you don't understand. It doesn't allow you to. I don't understand why it's telling you that. Can I have your phone?
Sure.
I need to take a shower.
Yeah, they haven't posted the rent yet. Yeah, I got that email just now, yesterday.
Babe, it's posted. I saw it today. I don't understand what they're talking about.
I don't know, babe. But I got both emails here, so you can take a look at it.
We can't do this. We're gonna be so screwed.
Oh, God.
My nephew has been haunting me for an
Hey, Rahul, what's up, dude? What's up, robot? Ashley, hand that to your mom.
Game over for the both of us. You really kicked
So what's going on, robot? Shark McFlurry?
Hey, kid, you ever think about going pro? Have I ever? Let's roll.
Yeah, dude, we just basically uploaded a new vlog today, just a little bit ago. Apparently, YouTube has a new feature out there, which I didn't know, that you can have it could suggest and create custom thumbnails for you. Which
Very, very bad news for
not bad.
criminal Anthony Grift,
as a new lawsuit is now proceeding against the family, and their supporters have gotten completely desperate. The whole thing is falling apart. I have, for some time, been very curious about what exactly was going on behind the scenes.
Bro, that is the first time I've ever heard that one.
From me of Carmelo Anthony's dad hiring people.
That is the first time I've ever heard that. So, dude, thanks, man. Grew up during that era, so that's awesome. Thank you, bro.
I don't know what the terms of the deal.
So yeah, guys, if you listen, like, take a look at the stuff we guys upload.
People who are reporting on the case.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, bro.
Also, the supporters are freaking out.
Diesel Big Nash from the NWO.
Waiting for the wrongful death suit. And I suspect after this lawsuit goes through, there may be one of those on the horizon, which would be very interesting for the public.
I grew up during that time, so I know very well who they are.
Discovering where exactly all of the GoFundMe money went. How much dark money went into the Anthony family. Remember, we had $700,000 that we knew about in Give, Send, Go money, but they also were reported to have been getting direct donations from a wide variety of people. Now, I don't know if they got those or not, but we'll have to see. So let's get into this story. All right, thanks everyone for supporting the Coffee Brand Coffee 4th of July sale. We are...
Oh, I know. He back when he was in WWE, he was Diesel. And then when he went to WCW during the NWO, he just kept the Kevin Nash name.
Exponentially because of your support. You can pick it up at BuyCBC. That's CharlieBravoCharlie.com.
Appreciate it, brother. I did not realize that one, so that's a new one. Never knew about that.
Strawberries and cream.
What's it say, babe?
No, man.
There's something for everybody.
It says add funds, but
soon
I
to
don't
be
know what that
available
means.
on Walmart, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Right now, you can get it from Amazon. It directly supports the show and small business.
Give me a second, everybody.
Employees, a buyer, click on the item you actually bought, then scroll down and write a customer review.
So everybody, how is everyone doing tonight?
It takes like 30 seconds, but it's I love to hear from you guys. So breaking news, the Texas 12th Court of Appeals has now ruled in the favor of Sarah Fields in her lawsuit against Drew Anthony, the father of convicted murderer Carmelo Anthony. Drew Anthony appealed the court decision after a judge denied his attempt to have her lawsuit.
What's going on, you guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Hoping everyone's having a good night. Where are you watching from? What you up to?
He's getting sued.
Hopefully you guys take a look at our channel. Take a look at some of our vlogs. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.
For what he did to try and smear the truth during the trial. Sarah Fields, if you're not following,
look, it's
Sarah
right here.
On X, you should. I'm gonna have her on the show real soon, probably right after the holiday. We'll do like a 1 hour like deep dive interview into some of the biggest, falsehoods. This is someone who was in the courtroom, who knows the Anthony family very, very well, and who is very, very ethical in her reporting. But Drew Anthony is screwed now. Today, the Court of Appeals issued its opinion.
Yeah.
This means the appellate court agreed to the trial.
So can you pay on the app, babe?
His appeal was now denied. His attempt to have the lawsuit thrown has failed. The case will continue to trial court. The lawsuit also names Tiffany Billions and Charleston White as defendants. I believe Charleston White is going to default on this lawsuit because he didn't show up. Tiffany Billions, who has served as an advocate for the Carmelo Anthony family, is scheduled to be deposed in July. Charleston White has already been held liable. This is a lawsuit that many of you guys helped crowdfund, myself included.
It just said add funds.
And,
I don't know what that means.
Drew Anthony's appeal to
You want to call it tomorrow morning?
denial of his Texas Citizens Participation Act movement to
Just go in the app, lock the card.
By Sarah Fields in 3
What?
issues.
Lock the card.
Reaffirm. Now, this of course.
I don't have. No one has that card, babe.
Okay, then don't
It's
worry.
a brand new card.
Then don't worry.
Look at the
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about them not seeing this
Who
post.
is getting sued also?
Against Sarah Fields. And what's going to happen after that is, you know, Sarah Fields is a broke bitch. So,
She's not about to be. Charleston White claims she has millions and millions of dollars. He didn't even bother showing up for court. He's going to lose this lawsuit. Generally, courts don't like it when you disrespect them. And I would fully anticipate the court awarding Sarah Fields the maximum in this. And she should be awarded the maximum. Now, there's something very interesting about the Drew Anthony lawsuit going forward. And that is what could potentially be revealed in discovery, then possibly being used against Carmelo Anthony and Drew Anthony by the Metcalf family. Now, I don't know if the Metcalf family is going to sue, but I can be pretty much 100% sure they're going to sue. This is a slam dunk wrongful death lawsuit. I mean, look at famously OJ, you know, beat the conviction, lost the civil lawsuit afterwards. There's no doubt that the Anthony family, at least in my opinion, enriched themselves when their son took the life of Austin Metcalf. There's no doubt about it. And these people are in such denial. They're just TikTok law experts. They think that they can,
What are you
you
doing?
know, but right now, Sarah Fields is 3 for 3.
Yeah,
All
it's on
three
her
of these
phone.
people, the losses are going forward.
she's going to be
But
sued by
Didn't
jury,
you get a
but,
message?
An
There
email.
probably won't be a judgment.
Like 2 emails or one?
Well, one that wasn't posted on their site, and the other was just to pay on the app.
But how can you pay on the
There's
app?
gonna be a judgment, and, you know, he'll come for all of her assets, and whatever else she has, which is probably nothing, but, you know, he understands that he probably won't get much out of a lawsuit because she's broke, but he still wants
What's up, people? Whoever's here,
I have no idea
welcome
what
to our
her
stream.
financial
Hoping
situation is,
you're having a
but
good night tonight.
If you're cold,
It's pretty late, but
is that
just kicking back, unwinding with everybody.
we're gonna sue her too, and she doesn't have any
It's
money,
not
but
letting me
never
pick
have.
this debit card.
These people never actually sued her.
Look,
Because
Which one? The one that's on
the
file?
new one.
what you
Why?
spoke of her for, you slandered her.
I don't know.
You defamed her.
Look, it's
Holy
grayed
shit,
out.
dude.
Like, I don't
Sarah
know.
Fields has all the receipts. She suffered real world harassment from this. And what her lawsuit, I believe, will prove is that Drew Anthony was directly involved in quarterbacking all of this.
Ad
This isn't
funds.
exactly illegal.
Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight?
to say because
Hoping everyone's having a good day tonight.
like, specifically
Just unwinding
said
tonight at the end of the night, dude.
that. He said that he was hired by Drew Anthony
Just
to run PR or whatever.
chilling with everybody right now. Chat's a little quiet right now,
What's
so
gonna happen?
whoever's new here,
Not letting me pick it.
And Charleston White didn't just make that up, like he makes up a lot of things.
I don't know
It's
what
gonna
to
be
tell you,
found
dude.
out that, you know, first of all, Sarah Fields' lawsuit will probably show us where the Gibbs and Go money went. Whether or not it went to a brand new Escalade or it went to, you know, fancy houses, how much actually went to the lawyers. Which would then
what's their hours?
potentially open up the Carmelo Anthony family to other lawsuits for misappropriation of funds. Now, the wording on the Gibbs and Go was kind of mealy mouthed, so maybe it would get them out of getting, you know, a lawsuit for spending that money on themselves.
So whoever's in here, where's you guys watching from?
But what Sarah Fields' lawsuit is going to do, and she's going to win, and that there's no doubt in my mind she's going to win. She's going to win against all three of these clowns.
Hoping everyone's having a good night tonight.
Rest doesn't hold you back. It powers your rise to the top.
Hey, what's up, The Truth? How are you, brother?
Want to hit the jackpot? Six One members get premium perks and premium cars. Join the 6-1 rewards program now.
How you doing today, brother?
With premium cars and attractive member
Hey, Omar.
rates
What's
and
going on,
their
dude?
instant
Thank you for that,
rewards.
brother. Just hanging out with everybody tonight, man. Just unwinding.
6. Rent the car.
End of the night.
It's going to show us where the money went. And the number one most important person to know where the money went, I mean, it will be great to report on for us. It will confirm a lot of what we believe.
Action needed to pay your rent. Your property is not posted
Once the
rent yet
Metcalf
this
see where
month.
that
They will
money
not
went,
allow us to make payment
They're going to go get all
without a
everything
posted
that's
amount.
left.
going to
Please
sue
contact
her
the
at
property
the end of the day.
manager to make sure
So I
they
heard
post
He didn't,
before
he didn't
July
sue, by the way.
5th.
He's not gonna sue.
Goldsmith.
Otherwise, we'll keep
district
checking
clerk's
every
office.
12
Type
hours.
in Sarah Fields.
All right.
When you type in Sarah Fields, her marriage.
Hey, what's up, Outlook?
Her criminal conviction for child abandonment.
Hey, I'm loving them. I'm loving it, dude.
And her divorce.
Hey, listen.
Early,
Everyone down here rooted for the Braves because it was the closest one. But now we have our own team. The rivalry is basically back to being a healthy, respected rivalry. But we can all shake hands and agree, screw the Mets.
You know, people in the comments saying, never forget that before Austin Metcalf's body was cold, black folks were trying to push him.
Am I right?
Austin was a racist and a bully who was pummeling Carmelo for taking shelter in the rain. His parents raised.
Dude, that park is amazing, bro.
Framing.
It's a little weird. It gets a little weird, but once you get in there, great views from everywhere. The bobblehead museum's great. The food options are pretty dope. And dude, it's just closed up, AC, and it's just chill. Not to mention down here, it's one of the cheapest things to do down here, so it's always a blast there. I'm not gonna lie, Jeter did make it look better, man. Because when Loria had it, dude, it was too garish, too tacky. You just kept the cool stuff in and just made it more clean. Is Moniac? I hate to break it to you, dude, but you can get the camera facing you, dude.
And it gets even worse. By the way, this says reports say that Carmelo Anthony has been, quote, stretched out and his nickname is Melanie. This is probably not true.
They called him Melanie before he even got there, right? I seem like a probation officer there being told, oh, he's gonna be protected. No, he's not. Why who? There might be some black.
Nice, dude. I gotta take a look at that.
They can't motherfucker. And then when the shit changed, you got that white guard in there that one is gonna turn his fucking head because he's out here seeing this shit. He's scrolling through TikTok every day. Yeah, that motherfucker gonna turn his head. He gonna walk out on purpose. He gonna go take.
Can't wait for you guys to. So yeah, there's something new I just found out, everybody. YouTube basically now helps create thumbnails for your videos based on their own AI. I'm one that's been basically skeptical about AI, so I just gave it a shot just to see because we uploaded our video just exploring Michaels. Dude, let me tell you. I didn't do anything. YouTube put, goddamn. YouTube put that dude, I hate when it does that. YouTube put that thumbnail for our most recent vlog. And that was all YouTube's creation, which it's the newest thing, I guess. I mean, I was like, dude, that is sick.
I don't support that. That's like, you know, it's gross, it's not funny. And in like a weird way, if he got like, if something else happened to him, I would not be surprised.
So where's everyone here? I mean, if you guys are new here, hey, take a look at our stuff, man. Look at our vlogs, our channel. Take a look at the stuff me and my family put out there. I mean, if you like it, if you see this stuff and it resonates with you and you like it, hey, we appreciate you guys subscribing. We're trying to have this channel grow, be something special. That way we can obviously, get more views. We're making ad revenue now, but just, increase the ad revenue. That way the channel could be more fruitful, and that way we can expand our range and be able to get more videos out there so more people can enjoy and expand our reach so we can explore more areas of the state. Can't wait to do that. I'm really. So now that we're 20 minutes in the stream, 2 people in here. Anyone's got. The floor is everyone's here. Whoever's here. What do you want to talk about? What you want? What questions you may have, dude? Go right ahead, bro. We're right here.
Now this guy who covers this stuff is
about the cheerleader email. They kind of talked to Brandon about it a little bit.
I like how they put the spooky music behind it. Okay. This is his mom talking here. And by the way, I have now reached out and confirmed the truth about this through Sarah Fields, who talks to Megan directly. So they're pushing this side. So do you know what's
Hold on.
definitely true? Where they put.
All right, back, guys. What you up to, everybody here? Toss whatever you want in the chat.
So that's what she said. Megan Metcalf on live telling the panel to debunk people who saw Carmel being chased. This is a lie. First of all, he was never getting chased. We've all seen the video. Everybody in the court saw the video. But that's not stopping. There's like one of these like black supremacist guys who's saying, oh, this proves everything. The cheerleader email, it proves it was a bully. Here's the reality of this email that they've been holding on to. This cheerleader email happened in 2025. I've confirmed this again with Sarah Phillips directly, who's in the courtroom. It was a nothing burger. It was a bunch of students getting their vocal fight at a restaurant. And some cheerleader's mom complained to the principal, who said it wasn't on school grounds and it's not my problem. That's it. There's no like specificity around it being Austin Metcalf or
Or give me that code
and who knows or cares if it was just some
from
kids, you know,
XSM or
making fun of each
SSM,
other at a restaurant.
whatever.
464-704.
And that's all it was. Now, Megan got on these. Again, I've confirmed this on like these idiots on TikTok.
So who else is in
For
here?
all the lies that are being said in this other guy's video, I was asking the supporters to set the record straight, not to attack people. But that isn't stopping morons like Shayla Sweet or Sweat spreading these lies on TikTok, and then some YouTuber did a video that has like 100,000 views. And well, this confirms that they are still trying to paint Austin Metcalf as a bully, Hunter Metcalf as a bully, when that, of course, is a lie. They're basically proving their sons were wild, unhinged, undisciplined, uncontrolled bullies. By saying what? Hey, if you guys support me and you see these people spreading lies online, please set the record straight. That's all she said. But you know, they gotta put that spooky music behind it so people,
About the cheerleader email, we kind of talked to Brandon about it a little bit. He didn't go into too much detail because of his, and he just said like kids were disciplined. And
they weren't actually. You know, Sarah Fields is going this lawsuit against Drew Anthony. It's going to expose how, in my opinion, they misappropriated those funds, and then the Metcalfs are going to sue him into poverty, which they should do. It'll be fun to cover this. I'll be covering this lawsuit as it moves forward as well. Thanks to everyone for supporting.
Hey, delightful. The missus is, what's going on, dude? Yeah, the missus is just making a pizza, a late night pizza, just a DiGiorno's one. Just so we can just kick back and just enjoy the time.
So what time was that email sent?
Which one?
The one from Flex?
Both of them? I'm in the Eastern time zone. So far, it's about almost 1 in the morning for me over here. Where are you guys watching from?
Dude, what time was it? Because it wasn't posted earlier, so I wonder if they tried.
Possibly. That email was yesterday at Robbie Williams.
No, it was posted in the afternoon, I checked.
At 7:51.
At night,
Yeah,
it was already posted.
let's try something on there.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. You also did tell me Slash was born. That's the one that really surprised me.
Babe, that rant was posted at 7:51.
The Slash one surprised me because, dude, who doesn't know I love Motorhead?
What's concerning is that it won't let me add funds. I don't understand.
So yeah, we're just kicking back. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. So yeah, dude, we're just kicking back right now, just unwinding, trying to. It was a crazy day today, dude. Basically, traffic was a nightmare trying to drive back. It was just rain. The gym was packed as all hell, man. Just one thing about this place, dude. The gym I normally go to with all my buddies and everything closed down, so we're stuck going to a different one. And dude, this place it's just it's one of those. It's Here's the thing: if it was dead empty, it'd be perfect. The problem is that it's slammed at all times. And there's people that'll sit down and hog things, and it's just horrible, dude.
Halo Top Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough has cookie dough and chocolate chunks in every bite.
The 2-2, 24. Eagles. 338 career average. 8 batting titles. Never struck out 40 times in a season.
Yeah.
Tony Gwynn was killed at 54 by the Sporting Gloves. This isn't a baseball story.
All right, I'm going.
It's a story about what happens when an institution makes a clear sacrifice invisible. Why did it take his death for anyone to say it plainly?
Ashley,
The
you
life
want
of
pizza?
Tony Gwynn begins on a college basketball court. Growing up in Los
Ashley?
Angeles, Tony's first true athletic love was basketball. When he arrived at San Diego State University in 1977, he focused entirely on being the starting point guard for the Aztecs. Standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall, he possessed a rare supernatural vision, setting school records for assists that still stand today. He was a true masterpiece of athletic coordination. San Diego State's baseball coaches, including Bob Martin Jr. and Jack McKeon, were immediately transfixed by his raw hand-eye coordination. When he finally joined the baseball team, he hit .404, culminating in an unbelievable 1981 season where he batted
I'm letting mine cool off.
with
It's
11
really
home
hot.
runs and 62 runs batted in over 52 games. This dual sport supremacy led to one of the most legendary draft days in sports history. On June 9th, 1981, Tony was selected in the 3rd round of the MLB draft by the Padres.
You drank my morning tea. Oh my God.
In the 10th round of the NBA draft. Imagine the adrenaline of being drafted into 2 major professional leagues on the same morning. He
chose baseball, starting a 20-year love affair with a city and a single franchise. Tony spent just 13 months in the minor league, debuting for the Padres on July 19, 1982. For 20 seasons, he stayed with the Padres, turning down massive free agent offers to remain loyal to San Diego. He became Mr. Padre, leading them to World Series appearances in 1984 and 1998. But how did a player who wasn't the biggest or strongest become the most dominant contact hitter of his generation? The secret was an obsessive devotion to his craft. Tony was a true pioneer of video analytics. In the early 1980s, Tony and his wife Alicia traveled with a massive Betamax video cassette recorder.
What's up, people? How's everyone doing tonight?
He spent close to $100,000 of his own money on video equipment, studying pitchers' tendencies and umpire strike stuff. His hitting coach, Bert Rettenman, remarked that Tony taught him more about hitting than he could ever teach Tony. This obsession produced statistical mastery that defies modern life. Tony finished his career with 3,141 hits and a .338 batting average. Over 20 seasons, he struck out a measly 434 times, with his highest strikeout total in a single season being just 40 in 1988. Pitchers joked that the only way to confuse him was to throw him down the middle. Greg Maddux famously stated that while changing speeds made every hitter helpless, it didn't work against that bleeding Tony Gwynn. Tony faced Maddux 107 times, hitting .415 against him with 45 multi-hit games and not a single strikeout. He also hit .444 against Pedro Martinez. This legendary skill was on display during the strike-shortened 1994 season, when
What's up, guys?
400. On August 11th, the day before the strike, Tony went 3 for 5, raising his average to .394. The next day, the season was canceled. Over a rolling 162-game span covering 1994 and early 1995, Tony actually hit .406, proving he was good enough to reach the historic mark. But if you look back at his historic radius, an uncomfortable reality emerged. The same obsessive habits that made him the greatest pure hitter who ever lived, hours spent studying video in the dugout, quiet times in the clubhouse, and the comfort of his routines, were also killing him. He just didn't know it yet. Let's stop here for a second, because his majestic swing was a deeply normalized habit that was woven into the very fabric of professional baseball. For decades, smokeless tobacco, commonly known as dip, was not a clubhouse standard. It was the literal wallpaper. It was everywhere. Players were handed free samples in the minor league, canisters of dip were displayed on clubhouse tables, and players routinely appeared on television broadcasts with a massive bulge in their seats. Promoted as a safe alternative to cigarettes, the league tolerated it for decades. But how did a disciplined athlete like Tony get caught up in this toxic culture? It all started when he was just 17 years old, during his freshman year as a baseball player at San Diego State University. Eager to fit in, teammate Curtis Burkhead made a deal. If their team won a road game, Tony had to try a pinch of moist snuff with it. Tony agreed, took his first dip, and got violently sick. Yet, the fast-acting properties of nicotine had already targeted his brain for war sex. The very next day, Tony had another dip infection. What began as a college bet quickly transformed into an unshakable 31-year addiction. Tony became a tobacco junkie, consuming up to 2 cans of Copenhagen daily. He dipped immediately upon waking up and frequently fell asleep with a wad resting inside his right cheek.
What's up, everybody?
Tony was a marketing dream for tobacco corporations like the Allstate Group. As an elite, clean living athlete who didn't drink or smoke, he was a respected role model. But because he dipped constantly during games, he served as a free national billboard. Once he became a star, press supplied him with free rolls of Skoal and Copenhagen right at the ballpark. Tobacco companies targeted young fans with sweet flavors, and warning labels didn't appear on those cans until 1986. 10 years after Tony had already been dipping. His body was already completely worn. In 1991, the right side of his neck swelled, requiring surgery to remove a benign tumor. His addiction was so overpowering that the moment he was discharged, he got into his car and immediately reached for his can of Skull. In 2007, his neck swelled again,
What's up,
forcing
fellas?
doctors to surgically drain a deep, painful abscess. Yet the habit remained untouched. For decades, Major League Baseball soft-pedaled the issue. Under the 1991 agreement, tobacco was banned only for incoming players.
Michelob Ultra Zero, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Find all sorts of ways to keep them busy, playing, whatever this is.
Creativity gets stifled by barriers, bureaucracy, and work processes that move us backwards. It's time to fast forward. HP moves us into the age of full collaboration. From
Hey,
site
buddy.
to studio. Welcome to the industrial evolution.
Just chilling right now. Late night snack. Unwinding. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, it's a conversation starter. It really is.
Why is Johnny Knoxville the only one wearing sunglasses at the Jackass premiere? The reason behind it is heartbreaking. At the premiere of Jackass, Best and Last Trailer, all the original members gathered together. But careful observers noticed that Johnny Knoxville wore a pair of sunglasses throughout the entire event, and he did not take them off even during interviews. In reality, Johnny Knoxville was hiding a heartbreaking secret. First, Johnny Knoxville deeply misses Bam. He not only hugged Bam's parents, but also mentioned him in interviews, even saying that he will always remain part of the Jackass.
Yeah, I got some. It's just dessert. DiGiorno's have to make our Target pit stop, so we're just hungry.
Jackass environment, it could very likely trigger his relapse into loss of control and substance addiction. Second, Bam has spent the past 6 years harboring resentment toward Knoxville, believing that everything was part of Knoxville's scheme. Yet Knoxville has never defended himself. Instead, he chose silence, believing that if blaming him makes Bam feel even slightly better, then he is willing to be the villain in Bam's story. But in reality, before the premiere, Knoxville had been crying for several days in a row, and the sunglasses were the only way to hide his swollen, tear-filled eyes. Do you think they will ever be able to reconcile? Why is Johnny Knoxville the only one wearing sunglasses at the Jackass premiere? The reason behind it is heartbreaking. At the premiere of
Hey, delightful.
Jackass, Best
Yeah, it's just
and
some
Last
DiGiorno's, man. We're just on
Trailer,
kicking back right now.
but careful observers noticed that Johnny Knoxville wore a pair of sunglasses throughout the entire event, and he did not take them off even during interviews. In reality, Johnny Knoxville was hiding a heartbreaking secret. First, Johnny Knoxville deeply misses Bam. He not only hugged Bam's parents, but also mentioned him in interviews, even saying that he will always remain part of the Jackass family. However, he is unable to reconcile with Bam. If Bam were to return to the Jackass environment, it could very likely trigger his relapse into loss of control and substance addiction. Second, Bam has spent the past 6 years harboring resentment toward Knoxville, believing that everything was part of Knoxville's scheme, yet Knoxville has never defended himself. Instead, he chose silence, believing that if blaming him makes Bam feel even slightly better, then he is willing to be the villain in Bam's story. But in reality,
So yeah, we're just kicking back, unwinding right now, man. Just
for several days
not
in a row,
doing much.
and the sunglasses were the only way to hide his swollen, tear-filled eyes. Do you think they will ever be able to reconcile? Why is Johnny Knoxville the only one wearing sunglasses at the Jackass premiere? The reason behind it is heartbreaking. At the premiere of Jackass, Best and Last Trailer, all the original members gathered together, but careful observers noticed that Johnny Knoxville wore a pair of sunglasses throughout the entire event, and he did not take them off even during interviews. In reality, Johnny Knoxville was hiding a heartbreaking secret. First, Johnny Knoxville deeply misses Bam. He not only hugged Bam's parents, but also mentioned him in interviews, even saying that he will always remain part of the Jackass family. However, he is unable to reconcile with Bam. If Bam were to return to the Jackass environment, it could very likely trigger his relapse into loss of control and substance addiction. Second, Bam has spent the past 6 years harboring resentment toward Knoxville, believing that everything was part of Knoxville's scheme, yet Knoxville has never defended himself. Instead, he chose silence, believing that if blaming him makes Bam feel even slightly better, then he is willing to be the villain in Bam's story. But in reality, before the premiere, Knoxville had been crying for several days in a row, and the sunglasses were the only way to hide his swollen, tear-filled eyes. Do you think they will ever be able to reconcile? Why is Johnny Knoxville the only one wearing sunglasses at the Jackass premiere? The reason behind it is heartbreaking. At the premiere of Jackass, best and last trailer, all the original members gathered together, but careful observers noticed that Johnny Knoxville wore a pair of sunglasses throughout the entire event, and he did not take them off even during interviews. In reality, Johnny Knoxville was hiding a heartbreaking secret. First, Johnny Knoxville deeply misses Bam. He not only hugged Bam's parents, but also mentioned him in interviews, even saying that he will always remain part of the Jackass family. However, he is unable to reconcile with Bam. If Bam were to return to the Jackass environment, it could very likely trigger his relapse into loss of control and substance addiction. Second, Bam has spent the past 6 years harboring resentment toward Knoxville, believing that everything was part of Knoxville's scheme, yet Knoxville has never defended himself. Instead, he chose silence, believing that if blaming him makes Bam feel even slightly better, then he is willing to be the villain in Bam's story. But in reality, before the premiere, Knoxville had been crying for several days in a row, and the sunglasses were the only way to hide his swollen, tear-filled eyes. Do you think they will ever be able to reconcile? Why is Johnny Knoxville the only one wearing sunglasses at the Jackass premiere? The reason behind it is heartbreaking. At the premiere of Jackass, best and last trailer, all the original members gathered together, but careful observers noticed that Johnny Knoxville wore a pair of sunglasses throughout the entire event, and he did not take them off even during interviews. In reality, Johnny Knoxville was hiding a heartbreaking secret. First, Johnny Knoxville deeply misses Bam. He not only hugged Bam's parents, but also mentioned him in interviews, even saying that he will always remain part of the Jackass family. However, he is unable to reconcile with Bam. If Bam were to return to the Jackass environment, it could very
What's
likely
up, fellas?
trigger his relapse into loss of
What's
control.
going on, everybody? Just killing
Second,
time right
Bam
now.
spent the past 6 years harboring resentment toward Knoxville, believing that everything was part of
I'm on the road, 34 pounds down on GLP-1s. Healthier on road. Supportive on road. FDA approved GLP-1 options. Now even in a pill. Weight loss expertise I trust. I'm moving better on road. I'm feeling better on road.
My back.
Serena Williams. This is me on road.
I just hit 15 million followers on TikTok.
You know how many followers I have?
How many?
I don't know. How many followers?
9 million. 1.4.
Hey.
10.8.
Yeah.
In the double digits.
I'm in the double digits.
Yeah, the double digits. What can I say?
And I don't even touch myself.
I will say, you drinking, I would never trust you around my man. Never. I mean, like, thank God you don't have a man to, like, in her.
What?
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Having to do the blanket fold is everything. And honestly, who the heck?
What's like what you told me right now?
Egyptian.
Oh, and I'm not eating. I'm just eating right now.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes,
Okay, so here, if that matters, step on the scale.
I messed up on that.
Why?
You have the shirt.
You serious right now?
Yeah, I am.
How tall are you?
2 feet.
And I'm 5'8", and you're calling me short?
Yeah, I like man that I 6 feet.
You serious? Walk that way. Go. Unreal.
My brother, do us all a huge favor and take the free kick. Because I would have punted that ball and sent that issue to oblivion.
Perfect.
Genuinely, what would you do if you were on a date with me? I was like, yeah, I'm so thirsty. Well, I would be. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, and that's how she became a valedictorian at Dick Hopkins, which a lot of girls have a PhD in.
Hook up with someone in the first night if you find them attractive.
Yeah.
How long is you good for a guy?
Well, they better be my fucking husband. Boyfriend.
How many letters in the alphabet? Jack, Trump. large number. How many days in a year?
I know it's 200 something.
200 something. How many years are in a decade?
100?
How many are in a century, though?
I don't know. I need your help. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Tina. What is the closest star to Earth?
One.
Oh, Tina, what is you doing?
These people are slower than a parked car. I have cousins with autism that are
Hey,
smarter.
few people.
What the
Just
hell?
I'm kicking back right now, man. They, not one of our latest streams ever done.
I bet you they can answer that question immediately.
So hoping everyone's having a good day. We'll be straight with y'all.
Problem only in America?
Love y'all.
Or is it a worldwide thing? Let's have a look.
I saw a TikTok that said any man who walks way ahead of you is a narcissist.
Where did you see that?
On TikTok.
Oh, I saw a TikTok that says all women are crazy.
Really?
That's what I saw. I'm not saying it's true. That's why is it true if it's on TikTok?
Essex is a continent. No.
No.
Oh, a country. What's the difference between a county and a country?
So the country is like England.
Yeah. So Wales is in Cardiff. Cardiff, the capital of Wales. Yeah. So I'm from Liverpool, so I live in a country.
No, Liverpool is a city.
A city. Yeah. If you go on a plane and go to another place, that's still United Kingdom, isn't it?
Where?
Yeah. So Spain.
That's Europe. That's Europe.
But it's still in the United Kingdom.
No, Europe is not a continent. It's in the EU. It's in Europe. It's in Europe. So, for example, Spain is not in England. They don't speak English.
Do you know? I know they speak Spanish. That's passports and stuff. I know that.
Guys, maybe it's her first day on Earth. Dude, I know she wakes
What's up,
up.
fellas?
with no
How's everyone doing?
at all.
Stream's going pretty quiet right now, man. But aside from that, man, just
An American.
unwinding tonight, man. Getting ready just to hit the sack soon.
She's trying to learn.
Hoping everyone's having a good day. What's everyone up to? Whoever's new here, take a look at the channel. If you like the stuff, man, hey, sub, man. We appreciate each and every single one of you. No joke, man. We love y'all.
Superficial relationships in the culture.
Whatever anyone wants to talk about, man, the stream's wide open.
Go watch Interstellar. There's something that's actually going to make you think critically for once.
Women are technically sent to Earth to save men and domesticate them. Literally. But some men don't want to be saved. That nigga ain't want to be saved. He still belongs to the streets.
This is the perfect example of the blind leading the blind. Because, ladies and gentlemen, remember, Eve ate the apple.
Why did your last relationship end?
I cheated. It's been 6.5 years. Like, the reason I cheated on you was because I was so happy. Like, straight up. And the guy I cheated on him with, we're happily together, and it's 2.5 years later. No, cheating is fucking wrong. Don't fucking cheat. Learn your shit. That's what I did. I went to therapy. I figured my shit out. I was like, I fucked up, and I learned a lot of lessons from that shit. Like, don't do that. You don't want to hurt people you love. I loved him, and I hurt him, and that's my biggest regret in life.
Thank you for sharing so openly.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you took some accountability. That's the first thing to change. The first woman in history that I ever heard say I effed up and I hurt him. But then again, once a cream gobbler is always a cream gobbler. Once a cheater is always a cheater. Remember, past performance is representation of future performance. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully she changes.
You think a girl would remember a guy who bring her flowers every day and say, I love you, I miss you, or a guy would
This one's at the end, man. It's been chat's pretty quiet right now.
really good and show her who's the real daddy here. Two different things. So choose your side.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I read this comment that said, our biggest downfall